Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Godostik. I am the owner of TNT Martial Arts and TNT Life Mastery. I'm the coach for that. And we're here with Alana, and we're talking about Alana's son, Riley, who has been doing Life Mastery since I started it a few months ago. We're going to wait for just a couple minutes here until we get people logging on. So we're going to give that just a few seconds. And I'm going to start a watch party here on this and start one over here. Watch party. Start one over here and watch party. Start one here. Okay. For those of you, I see Missy on here. Missy, maybe if you want to jump on the Life Mastery Zoom link, and we might even ask you a couple questions as well. But for those of you, just jump on. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom or in the comment section and let us know that you're here. All right. So we're on with, this is Alana. Alana is one of the moms here for her child, Riley. Does Life Mastery with me. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. So who do we have here? We have, let's see. All right. I have a number of questions for you.
Okay.
A lot of what is Life Mastery? What are we doing with it? And Life Mastery is Bruce Lee meets Tony Robbins. And it kind of, we have it great for a kid's version. And this is wonderful for reaching out to, especially kids right now are dealing with so many issues, so much stress, so much anxiety. And, from what I've been seeing really just a calming of it. And so we have Kaylin's coming in. Well, Mom's coming in, actually. Missy's coming in. But I'm going to ask you a couple things. Start with your story. Why did you decide to do Life Mastery?
We decided that when you were telling us about the program, that it would be a good fit for him because we had just gotten a recent diagnosis of ADHD for him. Mm-hmm. And we were all kind of learning to navigate that. And given the circumstance where, he's not in school right now, he wasn't doing hockey, he definitely had a mood change and had a lot of negative thinking, no matter how great we told him he was, no matter the praise that we told him he was. We're mom and dad. So, he just kind of had a wall up. And we decided that this would be good for him, not just to engage with other kids in the program, to engage with you, to have another outlet and kind of change that negative thinking pattern and turn it into something more positive and give him a positive way to use his mind.
Nice. Missy, why did what's kind of your story with your girl? Why did you decide to do Life Mastery?
Well, we were going the therapy route with her and just not really seeing much results. So we decided to put her outside of her comfort zone and do something she's never done before with martial arts. And then stumbled upon Life Mastery, which gave me all the things that I want her to have. So she has zero motivation right now. We just started though. I'm hoping it gets better. I assume it will get better soon, but yeah. So she's a hard kid. She's 12. Huge, big things happened in her life and she couldn't cope. So we're trying to figure out how to make it so that she can cope.
Well, I'm actually seeing, she's only been fully in this. She's finishing her first month. And just within that first month, I've actually seen changes in her as well. And the biggest change I've seen with her is she stands up straight She's standing up straight, and she's looking at me in the face, and she's speaking loud enough for me to hear, finally. And that's taken a little bit, but that's that's one of those great things. So, Alana, what has been the number one benefit that you've seen from the Life Mastery program?
There's more than one. I mean, I can't just say one. He was kind of a late bloomer. He was kind of not sure, why are you having me do another thing, all that. But, we're 5 months in now, and I'm starting to see him take initiative. I don't have to ask him to do things. He's noticing that things need to be done, and we'll do them. He will meet me in the driveway to help me carry in groceries. My kids are fully capable, but it's one of those mom things, like, you want it done right, you do it yourself, grab everything in one go, get in the house. But he will meet me outside. I just thought you might need some help. There were times like today, I was having a little bit of a pity party because, my day changed and it didn't fit into what I had planned for today. And he put things into perspective for me and reminded me that, it's okay. Like, think about why, you're going to help this person. They're probably going to really appreciate it, and it reminded me that you're right. That's, and those are not thoughts that he would have had before. He was always an empathetic kid, but he was never verbally, could verbalize it. Mm-hmm. He's much more respectful. I mean, he's 13, so he's sassy once in a while, but I feel like he's grown up a lot, especially mentally, because I feel like socially and mentally he was a little bit behind his peers. So he never really fully connected with kids his age because they were always a couple of steps, ahead of him. But I feel like he's starting to come into his own in his own time. And I like the kid that I'm seeing. He's a joy. He's always been a joy, but he's even more of a joy now. He's helpful. He helps his brother without being asked. If he makes lunch for himself, he automatically makes it for his brother. I mean, those are not things that were happening before.
Nice. Yeah, one of the things that I'm seeing with Riley specifically is when he first started, and he's 13, when he first started doing martial arts here, I put him in the youth class, not the adult class, because he wasn't there yet. Mm-hmm. He just wasn't there yet. And well, it's already, how long has he been in the adult class now?
It's probably been
3 months.
Yeah, probably about that. It was right before, kind of around his birthday. Yeah.
And so, just the first couple of months, within the first couple of months, he transitioned from kind of being in the youth class because he wasn't ready here to now he kind of looks at the youth class like, I'm not sure I want to do it. He still wants to be a kid, which is totally allowed. And so he'll hang with the youth class, but he's straight into the adult class having fun.
And he can carry on conversations with them.
Absolutely.
For long periods of time. I mean, he even at home carries on conversations. I've noticed even when he's in his meetings with you, he doesn't try and hide and slouch. If he doesn't do his homework, he owns it and says, you know what, I forgot. And he's not embarrassed by it, or, he owns it. And that was big for him because he would always kind of crouch and shy away and fidget a lot, move around, and he doesn't do that anymore.
Yep. The accountability that Life Mastery and the coaching, the one-on-one high-level coaching does, it's fantastic. And I'm seeing that across the board with all the kids that I'm working with. And especially with Riley, there was a point where he was actually hiding. But the mastermind concept is something that we do in our fireside chat on Sunday evenings, and we have the free fireside chat for everybody on Fridays that everybody can come to. But for just the Life Mastery kids, that Sunday night chat has been amazing for him, and watching him go from a kid that's literally hiding from the camera, to up front and engaging and interacting with the other kids on there. That's been really a wonderful transition to see. So,
and that's
go ahead.
Sorry. I would say, and that has actually helped him come virtual with his virtual schooling, because that was one of the things his teacher was saying in the very beginning of school, was that he wasn't engaging or not engaging properly, because he definitely was like, you know, I don't like to do school this way. I don't want to do this school this way. But he has definitely fallen into a groove. So now his life mastery meetings are part of his routine, which he loves routine. He has fallen into a good groove with school. He's engaging in class. He's getting compliments from his teachers because of his great ideas and not speaking out of turn, or, you know, and it's been wonderful. I mean, his attitude and his confidence for himself has definitely improved.
Nice. Hey, Missy, what has been the number one benefit that you've seen so far from Kaylin doing Life Mastery?
I think it's mostly just not being so mean to her sister. I don't know what it is, but like, they fight like cats and dogs, but they fought like kittens lately, I guess would be my analogy for that.
That's something different.
So they still fight, but not as bad.
That's nice. Let's see.
Right? And I was like, I'm excited for it.
Cool. I like it. Alana, what was one thing you didn't expect that has happened?
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess I didn't expect to see, I mean, he just, the way he carries himself, it had been something that we've been working on for so long that, you know, because he's had things happen in the last year for him, you know, and he's moved schools and all of that. And we had, you know, we worked with it. Do you have something?
No, I was just going to listen to what you were saying.
I thought that he would progress a little bit earlier. So something I didn't expect was that he would be more of a late bloomer, but I feel like he bloomed when he was supposed to. And, you know, I'm glad that he had to kind of struggle in the beginning with being accountable and all, because I don't remind him when he needs to do his homework, all of those, that's his job. That's his. And so I think, I mean, I guess there wasn't really anything, but I like seeing the progression of him kind of being resistant.
It's been really cool. And the thing is, we're going, you know, we're at the end of month 4. Month 4 is taking initiative. And we still have, you know, 6 more months of stuff to do with this. And, you know, we're only a third of the way so far, which that really excites me. Missy, what do you think? Have you seen anything that you didn't expect?
We're still pretty new at this, so I mean, I don't even know what to expect, so everything is unexpected.
Nice.
Her standing up straight, her making eye contact, her talking loudly.
Yeah, that's big.
Those are all really important things.
Nice. The first, for those of you watching who might not know, the first few months we talk about kids finding their north, finding their purpose, finding the reasons they're doing stuff. Sometimes kids need to obey and do stuff because they're told. Other times, it helps if they know the direction. And for most kids, their directions have been all jacked up. Their carpet got literally pulled out from under them back in March. And all of a sudden, everything that they knew, everything that they were used to, gone. So finding that stability, finding out where they're going, having a roadmap of how they're going to get there, and having that compass in their hand, knowing what direction they're headed, that's really important. And so we also, month 2 is self-confidence. And so that's what Kaylin's actually going to be working on this next month with me, is working on her self-confidence. And we have something every week. And the creative genius one was fun for the whole group, because I heard some amazing things. Kids have amazing minds if you let them open it up and stop stuffing them into the wrong hole. You know, a square peg into a round hole just doesn't work. So yeah, and like I mentioned, month 4 is initiative, and month 5, Riley's going into leadership next. We're going to do a whole month of leadership, which is really exciting. We're going to have some more. Had a couple people on. Hello, Jerry. I haven't met you before, but hello. Mike Simmons, Boogie Down in the house. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you being here. I'm seeing Lisa out there. Good to see you. Alex would be great for this program too. Last thing I want to ask both of you, why you think Life Mastery is a good investment?
I think it's a good investment for your kid's future. I know for my son, he now knows how to make goals, knows what he needs to do to get to those goals. That wasn't something that he even showed interest in before. His confidence, his ability to make friends, his ability to talk to people and be confident with what he has to say, because he has a lot to say. And I think it just helps keep him on the straight and narrow, helps him to realize, good decisions, bad decisions, what it is that he wants from himself, what it is that we expect from him, and that we did not have children to have slaves. We had them so we could have a family. And, being part of our family means you do chores.
Participating.
Yes, yeah. It definitely has changed his mindset to playing the victim to participating.
Yes.
And I think that's huge because we want him to participate. I don't want him to feel like he's a victim, because he's not. He's part of our family.
Cool. Missy, how about you? And before you answer, Jennifer, if you have anything to say on that, Jennifer's on the Facebook watching as well. If you have any input, slam it in there, type it into the comments, and I'll read that aloud for you. But why do you think it's been a wise investment?
We chose to go this route with her because she needs to become a productive member of society. And right now our society is not productive in a whole. So it's kind of hard to find where I can take her and surround her with people that are productive and that are not victims, and they're not, it's all about me. So it's hard to find that group, and you surround yourself with people that you want to be like. And so this group of TNT Tribe and you as the coach and the leader, it shows like this is what the world is supposed to be. Everyone is a productive person that has manners and respect and will be helpful, but also have very good boundaries. And that's one thing that she has no idea what to do yet.
We'll get there. I promise we'll get there. It's going to be fun. Nice. Well, as a brand new Life Mastery parent, do you have any questions about what's coming up? And for anybody out there, if you have questions, type them into the chat, or just put a comment in there, and I should be able to see it, hopefully. But do you have any questions?
The one thing I do have is there going to be any in-person? We have some horrible internet, obviously. So I would love for her to be able to sit with Riley in a group setting and all the other Life Mastery kids and actually be around each other in the same room. And I know that's difficult to do right now, but hopefully we can do it soon.
I think that would be fun.
Yes, the answer is yes to that. There's going to be a number of things happening. Coming up actually for this weekend, you guys are in the full Life Mastery. You have the full coaching, the full check-ins, you got everything. But we're launching, some people can't do that, or some people don't have the time for that, but they'd like a little bit of a guide. And what we have is we're going to be launching Life Mastery Lite. And what this will do is allow, this won't have the one-on-one high-level coaching, won't have a few of the other bells and whistles on it, but those, the kids that make it into the Life Mastery Lite, they'll be coming on like the fireside chats with us. And so your kids with more coaching will be able to start interacting with them And like in Riley's case, Riley's heading into month 5 leadership. He'll be starting to show leadership on those mastermind calls as well. And same with Erica out there. Erica's going to be doing the same thing, which is great. But we have that. And yes, we're going to be having like Life Mastery days where we'll spend a few hours doing stuff and getting all the Life Mastery people together. For parents, we're going to start coming up fairly soon, getting you guys specifically together, only you, no kids, get them out of the way, to really help you with things as well. And that's one of the things with the full Life Mastery. That's what we're going to be getting on. We already have our private group set up for that. So basically that's it. If you have anything else to add, it's super awesome. But that's what I want to do, get on and get your input in that. And that's it. All right. So anything else to add? Any questions out there for anybody? Going once, going twice.
I was going to say, it's a great program. And I think, especially right now with kids not being able to be with their friends, for them to, even on Sunday nights when they get together for the fireside, they're all different ages. I mean, you know, from 5, you know, all the way up, but they all talk like they've known each other for so long because they're all going through the same things at the same time. And a lot of them are going through the same steps or in the same place with the program at the same time. So it's really fun to listen to them talk and share ideas.
Yeah.
Because they're all over the place.
Yeah, the ideas are amazing. Jennifer's commenting that Erica's always been an easy child while raising, and has been a silent leader in her class and a true rule follower. She hasn't given me grief or problems when told she needs to do anything, and respects instruction from me as well as others. I chose this program to give her another outlet to develop the leadership and to go beyond the silent leader and have another person in her development. That's really awesome because Erica, she's also an apprentice black belt here at TNT, and she is that silent leader, and she has a certain level of confidence, and her confidence doesn't go outward. Her confidence comes from her competence in her hand-to-hand skills. And something that I've always wanted to work on with her is that getting out of your shell, and you're so good at this, let's push you forward and make you light up and make you that leader. And kind of like Alana was saying, what was it, Missy? I forget. Oh no. But there's enough followers in the world. We need more leaders. We need strong leaders. And this is a great way for creation of that. My own 2 sons are doing this program as well. So I'm also a client. Hair Club for Men. So I want to thank you guys for being on. I really super appreciate it. So thank you, Missy. You're out there. And thank you, Alana, for coming on and chatting for a little bit. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a happy, happy, happy Thanksgiving. And your kids know to not be a piece of furniture.
Yes.
They're going to be active this Thanksgiving, doing all sorts of things and being helpful. So I thank you guys very much. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.